Hello everyone, I have just arrived to the Heathrow airport and it is very empty. I am going to check in now and see how it goes. 2 meter, where everyone's just keeping 2 meter distance apart, and yeah, look at this, there's literally no one. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, look at her protective gear, she's covered from head to toe.
As you can tell, there are a few adjustments in the Virgin Atlantic Airlines services. For example, I will only be served with 1 meal, and I also have to sign like an electronic health declaration form before I arrive back to Hong Kong. This is me walking through security check and just seeing all the shops are closed, and look at the queue. There is no queue at all. There's only a few people hovering around.
Alright, so one more thing, since there are so little people in the airport right now, the fast track is closed. This is supposed to be the fast track pass, so we just walk past it to get to the departure gate now. Honestly, nothing is open, nothing. There's like 4 flights today, and one of them are cancelled. Hello everyone, so I have checked in and I've done everything now. I'm just waiting for my boarding gate to be announced because right now it's like 7:50 and my boarding gate wouldn't be announced until 8:50. My flight is at 9:50, so that is that. I am a bit early and I'm a bit ahead of time, but I just want to let you know it is so empty in the airport right now. The only shop that is open is Boots, which probably classified as like an essential store, and there is a massive queue to get in as expected. So everything else is closed and I don't really know where to go now because I don't know where my boarding gate is. So I'm just sitting at the corner, just trying to avoid as much people as possible.
One eternity later.
I'm heading to my gate now. I am on gate 26.
When I arrived at the boarding gate, social distancing rules still applied, so I kept my distance between the other passenger. One interesting thing about this plane flight is that this will be exclusively only Hong Kong residents, because right now Hong Kong has closed its border and it only allows residents to come through. And there was only 1 passport check, which was done in the front desk, and then when we went into the room, which was isolated, as you can see from the barrier, there were no more document checks. Also, another thing I've noticed is that the entering the plane process contains a lot less interaction between a flight attendant and the passenger. So a person on the mic just kind of told everyone to go on the plane, and we just went simultaneously, kept our distance. There really wasn't a big time gap between business class and economy class and premium economy. Everything just kind of went together at the same time.
The dining room proudly presents your dinner.
Okay, so I've just arrived in Hong Kong and the airport is so quiet. Literally the only people here are just people that have landed through plane because visitors aren't allowed, and my parents are picking me up through the car park, which I have to walk outside to because they're not allowed to go in the airport. And through the process, I went through like a really long process of just health declaration, and I got a wristband to make sure that I'm self-isolating at home for 14 days when I get back home, so I need to activate that as well. And they also gave me a saliva sample thing for me to check if I have the virus or not. So what I'm supposed to do is just to spit in that tube that they gave me and just let a family member to deliver it to one of the health centers in Hong Kong tomorrow morning to check if I have the virus, and they will contact me if I do have it and stuff like that. I couldn't film any of the things that I went through just now because filming wasn't allowed, so I will talk you through and show you the documents I've got. But yeah, that's an update, and I'm gonna walk to the car park and meet my parents. Very empty. I'm waiting for my parents right now. There's literally no one. Okay, I just got back home now and I showered and got ready, and I just want to show you what I need to do. So basically I need to fill in my personal detail form, and I put it in this bag, and then there's a bit more things in this brown paper bag. This tube thing is for my deep throat saliva specimen for COVID-19 testing, so I just need to spit into this tube tomorrow morning when I wake up, and one of my family members is gonna send it to a laboratory for me, and I just need to put that into one of these bags as well and put the form into the bag, and I just need to send it out. So this is how I'm gonna get tested for the COVID-19 virus. So there is another bag that I got through the custom, which was when I couldn't film since it was just such a dense atmosphere and I don't think recording was allowed when I walked through there. Just want to show you guys what I've got. So this is my health declaration form, and then this one is the Stay Home Safe mobile app. So basically how I'm supposed to install it, how I can download it, how I can use it, and everything. So I've already done that, which is attached to this wristband thing, which kind of just makes sure it monitors that I am at home for 14 days straight without going anywhere out of my house and my room kind of. And then this is, let me go to the English version. So this is also like the app user guide and like stuff like that. And then what is this? So I have to fill this in during quarantine period and keep it safe apparently. So I'm gonna do that. And last but not least, I got a whole thick booklet about points to note for home quarantine and for inbound travelers from overseas. Handbook for everything that I need, just the hygiene tips and just things about the COVID-19 and how I can stay safe and make sure that I am clean and healthy kind of thing. So that's everything I got from just going through that custom and things I need to do. And yeah.
Right, so I completely forgot to film an outro for my vlog as per usual. I am day 2 in my quarantine in Hong Kong right now, still kind of battling through jet lag, still wearing this tracking device, but yeah, that is it. I hope you guys find the video helpful and hope it gave you an insight on what it's like traveling during the COVID-19 season. All in all, I hope you're all well during this crazy and tough time. Please stay safe and stay home to save lives.